Even though I'd done a bunch of advanced work as an undergraduate, I just thought, oh man, I just didn't understand physics the first time through.
Hi, welcome to my channel. This channel is the against the current view of astronomy. I'm saying like you can go to the stars. The stars are close. So in each video I come from other videos and I comment them. Brian Green and some invite somebody on a World Science Festival. I promise that I'll take 1 year worth of video and comment Brian Green channel. So this guy.
Lyman Page, who is the James S. McDonald Distinguished University Professor of Physics at Princeton University, where his research focuses on measurements of the cosmic microwave background radiation. He is the recipient of numerous awards and honors, including the 2017 Breakthrough Prize in Fundamental Physics. And I believe he's joining us from his office in Princeton, although I can't swear to that. I have to double check. Lyman, how are you doing?
Hello, Brian. Nice to see you. Yes, from my office in Princeton.
Okay, this guy work at COBE. So if you so I started with a joke. These guys do not understand physics.
Even though I'd done a bunch of advanced work as an undergraduate, I just thought, oh man, I just didn't understand physics the first time through.
Point, if you don't mind, just we can emphasize that a bit, because I felt that way at so many points in my career too. I did the undergraduate courses. I did well on the exams.
Yeah.
But later on, I would like read a description by one of the masters and I'd be like, oh, that's what that thing was really all about.
Exactly. It keeps happening to me. Maybe not you, but it's just like
because it is wrong. That's why. Okay. So what I want to tell you first of all, he said that he has a boat and navigates, and temperature is a limited function. He reads thermodynamics. So watch.
I was pretty disciplined. I read the whole time. I read Zemansky there. I remember I read Zemansky and Sears. I think it is thermodynamics.
So he said he was reading a lot, but because he make COBE satellite, put it up North Pole first, instrument watching the sky. So the temperature is a limited function. If you understand this, because he works with COBE. And the COBE studies the microwave background radiation. Okay, so if you read, you understand this. You cannot boil water only 100 degrees. It stops. The function stops. If you understand this, you'll understand that even though you have the microwave background radiation, then you understand you cannot go back in 50 million billions of degree. And the type of thermodynamics that you have two bodies like in a fridge, okay, like in a is wrong. Okay, in this manner you give the wrong age of the universe. Okay, so you understand the temperature is a limited function. It stops at 100 degrees. That function that stops. So watch another part from these guys, and I'll tell you more.
And then back McMurdo, and then out to the pole. We put one of the first telescopes at the pole. This was with we just look up and we measure the sky, but in millimeter wave wavelengths or microwave wavelengths. So just millimeters to tens of millimeters. And it really, we get this heat map. And just that very simple ratio tells you the number of the density of baryons in the universe, the density of atoms in the universe.
So you see, I'm telling you again, the function of thermodynamics stops. You see, you have a graph, like these guys with graphs. You have the microwave background radiation, but he is going to tell you that this is gravity, this is the light all over the place. You see, you start from the room temperature, so this you have a cup, and it stops like 100 degrees. It boils It's a limited function. No matter how far you put in it, you will not surpass 100 degrees Celsius. Degree. It stops. There function like this in mathematics, many of them in a pure manner, mathematical functions. Okay, no matter has an end. If you know, it's the closed brackets and like this and like this. The function that has got an end. So if you understand this, okay, you understand. So what about this, the shape of our galaxy? So watch another part, short parts.
Conceiving of WMAP, it was like, oh no, the universe could be completely reionized here. Oh no, we don't, what's the geometry of the universe back then? We didn't quite know. I mean,
Okay, so that's why I brought this coffee here to show you this. You read like in an avid manner, thermodynamics. Now, about the shape, we cannot see the universe. You are all tricked. Hubble makes the expansion on Andromeda, receding Andromeda, go away with 15 kilometers. And now you see that it approaches, okay? So even though it's the microwave radiation, let me tell you why it is. What it is, the microwave radiation. Our galaxy is a sphere like this. And if you are sincere, you have a telescope from old times like this with angles like this, and like this. And you film like this, make a map of the stars in a sphere like this. You put quadrants. This is the COBE telescopes. This is everything. You understand? So in this manner you are filming with radiates grade like this, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 1 second, 1 arc seconds like this. Like from old times it was exactly like this. You see, like this, and you put like a wheel, like like in a clock wheel, like with grades, and you measure like this, Kepler did like this. You understand? So you understand, you are filming all over the place, is a sphere. But now what do not understand about a collection, groups of galaxies? So watch.
had to start the process of formation of all the structure in the universe, right? We look up, we see, of course, there's us at the small scale, the solar system, the galaxy, and then clusters of galaxies, and then huge filaments. And we see in the night sky this rich structure, and it had to start from somewhere.
So why do you not understand there are millions, billions, trillions of galaxies like this, okay? They are all watching towards us, okay? They are orientated towards us, but you are wrongly understand that these are gravitational systems, like with something here and some things that are moving like in a solar system manner. And this is where you are wrong. You are dead wrong in this manner. And now you understand what is your background microwave radiation, filming it like Wilson and Penzias, as you mentioned it. Okay, this our spherical galaxy, you cannot see the universe. If you want to understand this, our spherical galaxy, I'm saying that we can go to the planet, Jupiter planet, Galileo.
But so it just tells us the density of this dark matter, and we still don't know what it is. Explains so much. Not that we understand. No one knows what dark matter is. No one knows what dark energy is. Not that we understand all those things really deeply, but that we can describe so much, so simply.
Our galaxy is surrounded by clouds like this, mainly water clouds in a vapor manner and even in a liquid manner. Dark matter does not exist, dark energy does not exist. It is light, but the light you cannot see it only when it hits an object. You see, and the moon, well, you see half a moon, not because it's missing, it's not illuminated directly. So this black stuff could be clouds even, okay? And this is fog, real fog, contemporary with us. And this is what you must understand. There are some zones full of galaxies, there are some zones full of stars like this. There's more, you can unplug one, they're plugged in a light field, in that microwave background radiation. But who produces this is this cloud, that microwave background radiation, and these clouds Hubble and Webb Space Telescope. I printed them, I use them a lot, but you have in my channel thousands of pictures of galaxies and stars, pure music. You Hubble Space Telescope a picture. I had more, but I put them down from my channel. So, but you can watch it on the music. But this is what I use often in my videos. So these clouds, kind of clouds, surrounds our galaxy, and we cannot see the universe. And this is what I'm fighting with you. Okay, this is what I'm fighting with you, because we can go here. We can go here. You measure in this manner, like this manner, the sky, our spherical galaxy. You say that it is spiral. You say that this spiral stuff are galaxies, gravitational system with aliens. And you said this, okay, in a video, in this video, our minds, you were watching the same stars and watching the same clouds. But this is a simple cloud with a geometrical pattern, and the flower maintains static like this.
If everyone in the world could put on millimeter wave glasses and walk outside, if everyone in the galaxy could do that, assuming there are other entities, we would all see the same microwave sky. It's just, everyone sees the same stars. We're just looking at a longer wavelength. And the change was technology had advanced to the point where we could actually do the measurement. There starts with Penzias and Wilson, of course, and built up. But we just have this image of the whole sky, and we can all look at it, and we're not going to disagree on what we see.
Okay, so if you understand, you must go through these clouds, and so they are not having same patterns like these clouds, you see, like this, and the stars are plugged there, and these are producing light, and with fog, okay, are plugged there. You see, there's no geometrical pattern, these galaxies that you are saying. Okay, and we can go here, and now you see clouds from Webb Space Telescope. These kind of clouds, if you know, are on the Milky Way belt like this. It proves to you that it is a sphere like this, Milky Way belt, like an equator of Earth like this. Okay, and if you know the COBE, all the pictures and Gaia telescope and things like this is exactly like this big, full of clouds. And this another kind of percentage, and this kind of black stuff are very rare. You must film some zones, okay? So we cannot see the universe and what's the shape. What's another part, okay?
Well, but just that you can explain so much, and that if you use these 6 parameters to put into simulations of the cosmos, you get a cosmos that looks like ours. It's just astounding.
Yeah. Of how the universe began. And I'm so thrilled that our guest today is someone who has played a pivotal role in that story.
So we cannot see the universe, and what is the real shape of our universe is that you cannot see the universe. And our galaxy also, it is a sphere, a finite sphere. We can go to the stars, we can reach the outer limits of our galaxy, but you do not understand that the light, it is 4-dimensional field, and even though it is a sphere, our galaxy has another dimension, spatial dimension, not like Einstein says space-time dimension, a pure space. Light goes through another space, because we cannot see color, we cannot see light. You see the trail, you see color, you see an object. All the colors are light, but you cannot see light, and light, it is in a 4-dimensional space. That's microwave background. That's what you are saying. You can catch it with different wavelengths and things like this, okay? But it is emitted by this, and it is so you are saying that the void. You see, you invented void, and then the void is filled with light. And you are saying this in this video.
Consider about this new quantity that looks like the vacuum has an energy density associated with it.
So I've told you, we cannot know the actual shape of our universe, because we only see this galaxy. I kept this globe, or Christmas globe, especially this has some spirals, you see, and you see clearly do not move anywhere. They're still spirals. You have static spirals, like a snare. there are patterns like this, okay? And we cannot see the cosmos, the universe is Greek, the Latin term and Greek term, like everything. And so rational minds that they are not here. Here could be planets, but how do you understand? Could be rocks like this, like no round shape. It could be like this, but many are illuminating pieces, and you can touch a star with your hand. Even the temperature is limited function. That's why I told you this. And you can go on the star, because like on a planet, because the stars are not like our sun. You can put yourself on your star with with a ship. You can like you can go with a ship and touch a star with a ship. Okay, they're small, like asteroids small, and you cannot touch this. They are stars like this. If you understand, we could do this, God could do this. Okay, they are stars like this, and you see, you can touch light with your hand. It's not burning. The relation between fire and light, it is from ancient times, and you cannot get rid of this. Like Laplace light Napoleon that is made with gas, and by the Giordano Bruno times in 1300s, the stars were identified with the sun. This is brought the whole mayhem, all the hell, and all in the science. They are stars like this, okay, and you can unplug them because they are blocked. There is an electromagnetic field. This is the microwave background radiation. Has some direction. It spins the planets. It enters in the planets. The gravity is not produced by the mass law of you see, these rocks do not attract, and you suspend in this space, they will stay like this. But they are going to be hit by this. There has a direction. It is going to be pushed, both of them at the same time. And the planets, and there are mechanisms, and they are round, constructed to be like this. But you see, like some asteroids, like Homo, is like this, and there could be rocks like this, not like Mars planet, Venus planet, or Mercury or the Moon, are constructed to be round, and they are motors, okay, and you can get stars maybe to emit flames similar to our sun, but most of them are small. And this is like an island, you see, and are oriented towards us. If you understand, you see, 99% like sombrero, like here. So this is, we do not know the shape of the universe, okay?
Conceiving of WMAP, it was like, oh no, the universe could be completely reionized here. Oh no, we don't, what's the geometry of the universe back then? We didn't quite know. I mean,
and we do not know the shape of the universe, and the beginning you understand it wrong, because you see, there is do note and mi note, two tones, okay, okay, but you are saying that it came from the same mouth, okay, but the mouth is the mouth of God. Even to T0, T1 is a temporal length. You see, you understand time in a wrong manner. So now in the Bible is saying to you, God makes the sky and the earth with a beginning, okay? But if you traverse this sphere of ours that is surrounded by clouds, and you reach the real universe, you do not know how it looks. We do not know how the laws of physics are there, because the light is programmed inside our galaxy. And there are some rational minds, the old angels or the extraterrestrial, beyond this galaxy, even they came in our galaxy, okay? But you cannot identify a single point like in a Big Bang manner, if you understand. Because the time, like two notes, even though they are emitted from the same mouth, you cannot unite them in a single substance, because who spoke and who sang the universe and spoke the universe into existence has multiple qualities, and the qualities do not intersect, like in only even though the time is like how even if the Bible says from eternal times. You do not understand this. There's a letter, a St. Paul letter says from eternal times. So you must understand some philosophy. So you cannot originate a Big Bang, only that you can understand that there is a creator who created them, okay? But if you want, but you cannot find a single temporal maybe. So we're beginning to the real universe, not to our galaxy. Our galaxy has a beginning, maybe the universe, but you can understand that the rational minds are made by a God, and maybe it's infinite or even our galaxy, although it has borders, you can measure it, is somehow infinite, is multidimensional, and in this manner you could not understand how matter could be arranged, and what's the real shape of the real universe. If it is still a sphere, God is the borders, and this is space-time, like so we cannot know this, but we can traverse this clouds in real manner with ships, like in submergible manner, because there are clouds of water, believe it or not, that surround our galaxy. This is the cause of microwave background radiation, and we can traverse through, if you understand, a Milky Way belt is full of clouds, like Orion, or like this, like. And in COBE is full. If you film it, if you understand, okay. So it is full. Even if you do not see like this in this black matter, you can see like in this manner, and we cannot see like this matter, but you can observe it with some apparatus, because you cannot see light. I'm telling you, you cannot see only an object. You cannot see the light when it hits this, but you see the light here, you see. So that's why, but when it hits somebody or something, you can put light. That's why in microwave, in millimeters, you must have some detector that it is going to be hit by the light. You can see only light, okay, but you cannot see the movement of light. Okay, goodbye, God bless. The real shape of the universe and our galaxy, and the origin of microwave background radiation. There is 3 Kelvin, 4 Kelvin, 15 Kelvin, 10 Kelvin. They give them how they want, but exist. You see, there is not void in our solar system. There is not void. There is a microwave background radiation, a multiple energetic field made of light. You can capture it. If you go with a ship and traverse it, these stars, maybe next generation can capture it. There exists already. How you can extract without movement, with some bobbins, you can extract light, okay, from the surrounding on Earth, but you can do this on empty space, and somehow without alimentated with the solar panels from the sun, and someday we can extract and go maybe and have a need of nothing. This, you do not know how rich it is, and how because these stars are more complex than the plants, and they regenerate themselves, and you do not understand how many geometries are here, and how many movements, and how much beauty, and base could be planets made of pure gold and stuff here, and okay, so like you understand the planet, another spherical one, so there could be material, all kinds of material, copper, and bronzes, and material that we do not understand, because the materials are programmed like this. The molecules are constructed in a rational mind. There is no necessary reason in chemistry that you can make okay, goodbye, God bless. Like, share, and subscribe. Help me. This channel must be find out. Okay, the origin of microwave background radiations and real shape of our universe. Goodbye.